Okay, stay tuned for the next measurements, and I think it's the last one. I don't know yet, but I think it's the last one. The rest is follow along. So we need 4 base pages, and the measurements for these are 5 7/8 by 8 inches, or in centimeters it's 15 by 20.2, and that fits nicely on each section. Okay, so we don't have to use this any longer, not till all the pages are done. So that is handy. So this can be moved away. Yep, there. And now we can work on these. Okay, stay tuned. Okay, welcome back. Okay, we're gonna start on page 1. It's a little bit odd because my daughter has company, but I'm just going to see if I'm just being myself. Okay, the first page. I am going to make a walkthrough, and then perhaps it's easier to see what we are going to do in black. Alright, so the first thing you see is these 2 swing tabs. You open this up, and of course here is a little pocket, and then this opens to the right, and here we have a little tuck spot. Then here is a nice photo frame. This goes to the left, and then we have here a pocket, and we have here a larger pocket, and I just could not cut this down because these papers, these tags are awesome. So you can make a nice photo map with this piece. Alright, and this can be closed back. Now these 2 cards will hold this page. So if I pull this out, this is a little note, and this one too. So you can write something down if you prefer. And now this can flip up, where we have a photo frame. Here is place for a photo, and this flips down, and on this page I also did some leftover piece decoration. Then we have another activity. Here are 2 photo mats. This flips up, where you have another photo frame. Then this one is a pocket. This one is a little tuck spot. Let's put this back in here. So this flips up and flips down. Here I used my leftover pieces. Very nice to always to use that. Then we have on this piece, what do we have? Oh yeah, this flips back, and then this goes to the left, where we have a little tuck spot right here, and oh, there is a tuck spot right here. Forgot to put a tag in there. And then here a nice photo frame, and then this goes to the right, and here is also a little tuck spot. I do have cards left, so I do need to put those in. Okay, so that goes back in here, then this, and this, and then this holds this all together, and this one can be pulled back with these swing tabs. Now it's very hard for me because of my long nails. Shh, don't tell anybody, but alright, so yeah, that is the first page. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, grab our first base page. Oh, before I start, I already cut this page down. This page I cut completely down, so I have these already cut out, and this page with the little strips, those 2 pages I already cut down, and the rest I don't know exactly which one I'm going to use. Oh, and I always like to split the cards in half and first work on each single one, because they look so much alike, and if I keep these all together, then I will use too much the same cards on too close to each other. Well, that's why I choose to separate them already. Okay, this is odd. This is odd. Okay, knowing that someone is downstairs, I hate that. But yeah, sometimes in the evening I also do a little crafting. Okay, because the time is so sometimes little. Okay, stop brabbling and start the base page. Okay, the first thing we need to do is make those two flaps. The one that flips up and the one that flips down. Okay, so the first thing we do is we cut down. Can I make 2 pages out of one? Let me see. This is 5.7. Can I do then? Let me first check. 5.7 and a just not. Okay, then I'm gonna cut this at 5.7 because it's not. Oh my gosh! Why? What I'm doing? Well, the reason why I'm struggling now, and I want to make a mark at 5.7, and that is because my Fiskars do not have any measurements between 5.5 and the 6, so that is nasty. Okay, but that's the only negative thing I can tell you about that Fiskars. Well, this is also a good way. Okay, well, let's cut it down. And I always like to prefer it 1 millimeter smaller than the original one. So I'm gonna cut it. Then what I like to do is make a flippity flop with an extra space in between. So I'm gonna score at a 1/2 inch and a 1/8 or 1/4. Oh, I just can't remember. That's a 1/4. Okay. So I scored that. Now I'm gonna fold it over. So we have plenty of space under those 2 big flaps. We need that space, otherwise you can't put any photos in there. It will be too tight if we don't make this. If we don't make this space. Okay, so now it's time to see how far did I go. Well, does not. Oh yeah, I wanted to make it at least 1 inch shorter. Oh, well, this is an 8. So from here I can cut it down to 7. Okay, are you still with me? Okay, so what I did is I scored a 1/2 inch and then a 1/4 extra, and then the size I want to keep 1 inch away from this edge. Well, this is an 8 inch, so if I cut this piece of paper, if I fold this down 7 inch, that means that I have a page that is 1 inch shorter. That makes sense, doesn't it? Yes, it is. Alright, now I'm gonna add this page on the bottom of our first page. Okay. Nice and straight. There we go. That's the base. Okay, we need another piece of paper. that is the same size. I think we need this a lot, so I'm gonna make sure that my Fiskar has the correct piece. Let me see. I cut this down. I'm gonna make a mark because this is not helpful. I'm gonna make a mark so it's each time the same measurement. There you go. A good mark. So I'll see. Yes. Okay, now for the next one, we are going to score again a 1/2 inch and that 1/4. Okay, fold it over. Fold the next one. There we go. And now the next one, I want this is the top, but this is the bottom. But I want here below that pocket. Now how deep did I make that pocket? No clue. We can make any size of pocket, but I do have this strip left, so why not use it? So I'm going to use this, or you can choose any kind of picture that we have here below. Let's say you want to use this piece. You also can use the size of this. That's totally up to you. So I'm going to tell you how you can craft without measuring. So it's totally up to you. I have a leftover piece. I'm not going to tell you the size because it does not matter. If you want to use this picture, then cut your black paper in the size of this piece. It does not matter. It's totally up to you. Okay, I'm going to make first 2 flippity flops on each side because we're going to make 2 pockets. And I always like to prefer first making 1 inch. Then I am gonna flat this down. I'm gonna make sure that I see what the middle is, and the middle is right there. Then I'm gonna put this on the side where I am going to glue this down in just a second. And then I make the same mark. Then I'm gonna score at that mark, of course. And then the small piece I cut down with my scissor. Now I'm going to first glue this down. So this is my little pocket. Okay, I'm going to glue this down all the way at the bottom till that mark. Okay, secure your glue. Now let's grab that other piece. We have that other piece. Now I'm gonna make that piece with that hinge. I'm gonna push that against the other one. And now I'm gonna make that other mark. And of course we are going to make another score line at that mark. Cut it shorter. And there you go. There you have your 2 pockets. And then we can glue this down. I'm going to push this nicely against that other one. And if you are having measured it correctly with that little mark, then you have 2 easy, nice pockets. Here we go. 2 pockets. Now we grab that page, that flippity page. I'm gonna fold this all the way down. Grab this back, but you need to be sure that this is up. That fold needs to be up. Don't forget that, otherwise it will be to the wrong measurement. Alright, now this is supposed to be up too, but this fold line is still going to be there on the top. So that is why I'm making this flat. And now I like to stay away, well, 2 millimeters away from your pocket. And now I'm gonna cut this down. Where is my strip? Oh, here it is. Because I really need a better light right here. I'm telling you that a few tutorials, but a few projects back, but I definitely need a better light. Okay, and now we can put this on top. I want this to be gone so I can see if I'm straight. I am straight. Okay, so how it looks. You fold this straight because when it's thicker down below it will be up. Okay, so yeah, that is cool. How looks yours? Mine looks perfect. See, so I am staying away. Let me show you. See, this is the pocket, so I stay away a bit from this pocket. So whatever I'm gonna put in here will be the closure. Okay? Yes, that's good. Now, what shall we do? Shall we first do the inside and then the top? Yeah, let's do that. Let's go inside. So I'm gonna put this open. And what was inside? I believe some of the flippity flops. I'm just going to speak to peep. Oh yeah, first a left and a right. Okay, now let's see. We do have some leftover pieces. Shall we use that? Or shall we cut another one? I do have some leftovers. Why not use it? Why not use it? I'll give you the measurements for this one. I want to use this. That's the leftover pieces for cutting those base pages. If you have also an A4 used, then you also have this as a leftover piece. And it's a perfect size, I think. Let me measure, otherwise my design paper is not going to be the same. Okay, I'm just going to check it out for you guys. This is 5. And this is, see, yeah, I'm definitely going to cut this down at 5 too. Otherwise my design paper is not completely the same. I do like that. So I'm gonna cut this at 5 and the other one too, because we need 2 pages. Here we go. Okay. So this is 5 inch and a 5 inch is about 12.5 centimeters. It's easier for me if you also have a ruler, and you don't have to be you don't have to particularly have the same ruler, but for me it's easier to give you just one direction, because this is a very old one. It's my very first ruler and it has centimeters and inches, and they have plenty. Also this one They both come from the Action, a very cheap one. I believe it's under €1. Centimeters and inches, and for me that will be so much easier. But I'm keep trying to give you both of the measurements. I do my best. Okay, so now I am going to grab my little mortar stewart. Perhaps that's easier for the little pieces. And I'm gonna score at a 1/2 inch, and I'm gonna do the same thing on the other one. So I'm going to make 2 flippity flops. Okay, 2 flippity flops. And to make it a little bit easier for you to see perhaps, or for me, is that I'm putting this direction. So the first one, and I'm gonna eyeball this in the middle, but first I'm gonna cut, and I'm stay away 1 millimeter away from that edge. Gosh, I don't see it. Where is my white? Oh, here is my white. Oh, hey, now I see it. This is so much better. Okay. Well, it's in the evening now, so yeah, it's difficult to see. I'm just going to eyeball this in the middle. If you like to measure it up, you can, but I did not. Okay, I did not make any extra. Nope. Okay, now that other one comes on here, but we have to make sure that I stay at least 2 millimeters away from this edge. Okay, cut it down. So it does not need it if it's 2 millimeters shorter. Nope, it does not matter. Just eyeball it, and let's glue this down. And I like to use it like this, so I can measure that it's the same, in the same area than this one. Yeah, it's difficult being Dutch and talking English. Okay, so now this, if this is flat, it's not in the way with this fold line. So this can easily close. Okay, so that is what we have already. The left and the right page. Okay, next step. Next step is grab another piece of paper that is the same size as this one. Now, then make, of course, another flippity flop. Fold it down. Plunge it down, and then now I want to see if I gonna peep. Yeah, this is all the way. Now we are going to all the way till the top of this page. Cut it down, glue it down. And we're just going to glue this down on top. just keep adding and adding pages. Not too much, because we do like give it some space to add photos in it. Okay, so far so good. So this flips down, this flips to the side, and this. Okay, now we have to do one more, and that one more is a little shorter. Okay, now this is too short, but perhaps this piece, oh, this way. Ooh, I need to cut this down just a little so I have the same size, but it will work. Okay, cut it down. Making first a hinge. Folding it down. Okay, and then I'm going to turn this. Okay, let's see. I can make this completely, but I do like this a bit shorter. And that bit, well, I think a ½ inch is good. So I am going to cut this a ½ inch shorter than the bottom. You don't have to measure it, you can eyeball it. You can. And then we go glue this down on the top page. Here we go. And then, yep, that's done. Okay, so this flips up. This, oh wait, just a second. So this flips up and below and to the left and to the right. It is that simple. Okay guys, it is. And all the pockets you saw in this one, I'm going to show you. Oh my gosh. Wait just a second. It's so large. Okay, so all the pockets that you saw, we just made this one up and down and left and right. So all the pockets you see in here I created with the design paper. So we are going to do that too, but we have to do that with the design paper. Same thing here. All the pockets you see, this is not a pocket, but this is a tuck spot, and this is also a pocket created with only design paper. Okay, so you're not missing anything. We are going to make that with design paper. So the inside is ready. So we put this back on, and now we only have to do this top piece. And this top piece was, here I made a black pocket, I see. And this flips to the right, and this flips to the left. And then inside there is one pocket here. Oh my gosh, okay. Lots of activity. Okay, let's see. Alright, so we flip this back. So that is all the activity is on this page. Okay. So the first thing we are going to do is, okay, first thing is we create a pocket. I'm still working on the leftovers. This is, well, we can use this one. We are going to cut that pocket in 4. 4 inches is deep enough. It should say that it is a larger one, but it isn't, because I make it higher. Okay, go up your scoreboard and make one flippity flop. Then we are going to measure this up from the left side, make a mark at the other end. And it's always better to stay 1 millimeter from that edge. Okay, and then make that mark and score a line. Then we cut this shorter. There you go. Now this pocket I did not glue all the way down because I don't want this to be bulky, too much bulk. So I stayed away. How much did I stay away? Well, 1 inch. No, that's too high. I think a 3/4 about such, yeah. I think that's a good size. That's nice to middle. Do you see that? Yep, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make this pocket in the middle of that top page. Okay, so I'm gonna eyeball it. You don't have to specially measure it up, but you can if you like. Whatever you prefer. I'm just gonna eyeball it. Okay, that's the first step. That big pocket. Now on that pocket we are going to make first 2 flaps. 2 flaps. Okay, let's see. I think the first one is going to be almost to the end. No, this is not going to work. Alright, so that means that I am gonna use the same size as the pocket. So that means I am gonna cut it again at 4 inches. And I'm gonna make a flippity flip. Am I going too fast for you? No. Am I? Oh, I hope not. I hope not. Okay. Grab the piece with the flippity flop. Put this on the left side and then make a mark. And I'm gonna stay 2 millimeters away from this edge. And then put some glue on. And put it on. Oh yes, put it on. Okay, now I need another piece. Another piece at 4 inch. This is too short. Let's see, do I have some more leftover pieces? I do. Can't grab it. Okay, then I just grab another piece of paper and I'm cutting it down at 4 inches. And making a flippity flop. Here we go. Yes, okay, now the next one is going to be on top this one. So this goes right here, but I want to stay at least 1 inch away. So if I put this all the way here, I think I even going to cut this a millimeter off. if I'm gonna put all the way till the end, then this would be the size. So I'm not measuring anything, nope. You even can make a little mark from here till here and then measure it up. See, it's the same thing. Now place this on that pocket all the way to the side. Okay, let's see if I cut this too short. Oh no, it's possible. See, so now we have that place to put here 2 shrink tabs. Now on this one we made a pocket. So let's see what leftover pieces I have. Oh, this one is a good one. Yep, I'm going to use this one. It's a leftover piece. First, always check your leftover pieces. So I'm not going to tell you how deep this is. It's not have to be exactly the same. It just does not need. Use imagination, use what you have, use your scraps. Cut this shorter. By the way, I got a lot of questions where I get this ruler from. And I must say, well, I'm from Holland and very much Dutch women ask me where I have this, and a nice lady sent me this one. And I have no idea where she is getting it. And I noticed on Google that here in Holland it's hard to get, but if you see one, it's definitely worth it. I love it. I love it. Alright, but if you are from the States or having Amazon or something like that, then it's easy to get. If you like to use that. Same thing. Alright, now I'm gonna glue down this big pocket. It's not big, it's not a big pocket. Diane, why are you saying that this is a big pocket? It's not a big pocket. I'm gonna glue this small pocket on top. This piece. Okay, nice. Okay, are we done? I think we are. Left, pocket, yeah, the rest are tuck spots and a big spot. Yep, we are done. So, pocket, and going to the left. Oh no, here was a pocket too. Yep, another pocket, last pocket. Let me see, I do have a leftover piece. Is that deep enough? I think it's deep enough. Do you think? Oh, why grab another piece? I do have another piece, but I think that's too deep. No, I'm gonna use this one. Use your scraps, lady. Okay, and this one, stay away from this fold line. How much? Yeah, at least 1 millimeter, but 2 millimeters is also nice if you stay away. So that page is definitely not in the way when you fold it down. So that's cool. Okay, last pocket. Last pocket. Yep. There we go, guys. I think the page is done. I think it is. Yeah, and then 2 tags for in here. Let me first check. Okay, swing tabs right here. Pocket, open to the right, open to the left. We have here a pocket and we have here that pocket. Then you close this down and then you pull out these 2 tags that needs to go in here. And then this open this up to the top. And then this goes down, up, down, left, right. Oh, okay. That is so cool. That is so cool. Love it. Okay, so yeah, the last thing for this page is 2 tags. I made, yeah, oh yeah, yeah. What you have on these, perfect to use, you can cut out these pieces, then you have a template. Or you can draw these, and then you can save this. Or you can use this for tags. Everything you can use. You also can make your own tags, and I'm going to show you how you can make your own template. Shall I show you that real quick? Yeah, I'm going to show you that. Okay, so let's make a nice tag, 2 tags. Okay, first of all, we're going to measure how deep do we want this, or how wide. Well, not want this too tight, but also not too much wiggling. I think I'm going to start with 2 3/4. Let's see, 2 3/4. That is this. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that is a nice size for this one. Okay, now what I would like to do is let's make our own tag. Let's cut the corners like that. Now, if you have a round punch, that's perfect. But you also can use a something where you can make a round one, or you can use a cup or anything like that. You can use. So I'm going to use this piece right here. This is a 2-inch, but if you have another size, that's perfect too. Okay, and now I'm just going to see where I want this. This is perfect. So I'm going to add some glue. I'm gonna see where I want it. I do like a little edge right here. So this is a good size. Yep. Yep, that's cool. And now we are just going to see how deep it needs to go. So I'm putting this upside down. So I am at the top, at the bottom. And then I'm just going to make a mark that's 2 millimeters down the edge. And that is that I'm going to cut this down. And then I have actually made a nice tag for in here. Now it's black on black, so it's hard to see for you guys. But if I put something like this right here, then you see it better. See? That looks nice, isn't it? That is definitely very easy. Now you can leave this on, or you have made your own template and you just can draw a line around it. and then you cut it out, and then you have your own template, and you can use it as many times as you like, of course. There you go. And then you just cut down the white edges. Or you cut on the white edges. So I am sure that I cut around perfectly. I always kind of waste the white. Alright, that is how I like to make my cards, my tags. See how easy that went? Ta-da! Made my own tag. Okay, so I'm gonna make another one. But you still can just use this if you like that, because if you are going to add paper on here, you do not see. So that's totally up to you what you prefer using. That's totally up to you, because if you are, do I have a leftover piece in another color? It's also what I like to show you. If you are leaving this this round one on here, you can cut out another one, see, and you can glue down design paper, and you can cut this down so you have another one for the back. See, just like this. Cut this down. So you have one on this side. And one for the back. Of course, with the black one you also can cut this down, of course. And then you glue this down first. See? And then put some design paper. For example, this piece. See, that is how I like to make my tag. So it's nice and sturdy. I prefer this method, but if you don't have a circle point, I can imagine that a template is easier for you. But I prefer using this method. So I'm going to make 2 of these tags, and yeah, that is what I'm going to do. Cool. But that is just what I like to show you, so that you have options. You don't have to exactly use have to buy every tool that I have, but circle punches are very easy. You can use them in several things. So anyway, it's done. These 2 tags are coming inside here, and that keeps it all together. Done. Let's go to the fun part, the design paper. Yay! Okay, I am just going to start. I'm just gonna start. Yeah, let's have fun with all the design paper. I'm super excited. So I'm gonna use those 2, which I used also on my tryout, and I did use the back of this too, I remember, but we also have this one too. So first thing, I did use a piece of this, and just to quiet it down, so I'm just going to first a little cut, and yes, I'm going to use this as a strip. Oh, that's odd, but I want to cool it down. I want to cool it down to give it just a little quiet, because I love those papers, but they are busy. But I love it. And you will see sometimes it's needed that we just quiet things down. It's hard sometimes to see which side I like to use for this, but with this light I do see good. Okay, now I'm going to cut 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then missed one. Okay. Now let's see that I only have to cut down that bottom piece. There's one more. Okay. Let's glue this down. Super excited. When you're adding your design paper, then it all comes, yeah, it's a nice puzzle. That makes sense, but it is. It's a little puzzling with little pieces, but everything has a purpose. And I don't know exactly if I'm gonna film all the design pieces. I don't know. I could have done that. Now I do have this piece, and perhaps I can use this. Or I only need a few pieces, so that is also nice to use. So I'm gonna cut on that piece where the little bumpy things are in the way. Why not use that first? See? Okay, let's cut the first one. And then cut the next one. I don't think that I can make 4 of these, but can I just peel this off? No, it won't. Okay, then I only can use 2 of these, but 2 is better than none. Okay, let's remove those. So I think I'm gonna cut another strip. Same size. It's a little bumpy, but it did cut. Okay. And then for this side too. Okay, yeah, I do use every little piece. That's also a hobby or a challenge. Use it all. Just use it all. Okay. So far so good. And now I think these 2 pieces comes in the picture, and it's not completely I do like this to come over the edge, so So I need one piece for here. What do you think? What shall we use for that? It isn't, is it? Does this fit? I am crazy, I know. I know. But hey, it fits. And that other piece, does that fit too? Let's just try it out. Oh yeah. See? That fits. Perfect. And now, after I smooth the edges, I can apply these. Perfecto mundo. Yes, that's cool. Alright, now I go to this pocket. So for this pocket I am gonna cool this down too, and I'm going to use again first a cooling down strip. You know me, I do like using strips. And I'm just going to use this to cool it down, especially on the first page. I like to cool it down. Okay. Then I like to use that strip with the piano. Let me smooth the edges a bit. Sometimes I forget smooth the edges from the strips. Well, for the strips I have no particularly hard feelings that I forget, but I need to keep in mind that, but sometimes I just forget. I'm so sorry, sometimes I do forget that. I'm gonna use still this piece for the top pocket. Let this be useful. Use it. Well, you also can use the templates, of course, but I'm gonna use this for design tip. Oh yes. Can you imagine that I'm gonna film all of this? No, I can't imagine that. I think that will be boring for you guys. And I noticed that I then are going to be too fast in my eyes. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so that is the pocket. And now we are going to make this piece some black, because I really don't need 3 of these pages. So I'm going to use this black. Yep, and you don't have to go all the way in the pocket. Nope. Just a centimeter in is more than enough. And this needs to go in the pocket, so I'm gonna stay on that side, on that direction too. Okay, just checking if this fits, and it does. What you also can use, and I did not do that in the tryout piece, but you also can use your ribbons to make a nice decorative edge. Say right here, you can use, for example, this piece right here. Ooh, oh, that would be fun. Why I did not do that right away? Wait just a second. I still can. Why not? I do like that. Wow, this is nice. But it was easier when I put this around it. Totally forgot about the ribbons. Totally forgot about it. Okay. Now let's see if I can use this. I don't know if there is a or a B side, but I'm just going to apply this. On here. Ooh, okay. And then for the back, let's use some tape. I think that's a good idea. Let's use some tape. And now it's getting stick on my ribbon. Oh yeah. What a good idea. Okay, I'm just gonna cut this down. I'm gonna peel this off. Let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Oh, this is cool. Now I can wrap this back. Oh yeah, that's cool. Okay, no worries. I managed. Okay. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. A little right here, and then I can add this. Now I should have not put two on top of each other, but I just want to add that ribbon. Totally forgot about that. I like to use it. Yay! Oh, that is cool. That is cool, that is cool. Yes. Okay, now we go to the next piece. And the next piece is, oh, I wish, yes, my wishes comes true. I can use this piece right here. Now you don't have to use your boards, your swing tabs right away, because you can pull these this is a nice sturdy piece of paper, so there's nothing wrong with that. See, that fits perfect. Okay, let's grab the boards and the swing tabs. This I still do not know where I'm gonna add this, but I will perhaps on top, but I will do that on the end. Let me grab a swing tab. And 2 braids. Alright, there we go. Close this. Okay. Now, what I prefer doing is I like to pop up a little of that swing tab, but that means that I need to have a little tiny, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, it's getting late, I need to stop tonight, girl. Yeah, do we have some chipboard left? Yeah, I do have some chipboard left, but I know that I cut this chipboard, so I do not know if any one of you do have some chipboard left. I hope you have. Otherwise you can layer a few of your normal cardstock. But I like to prefer using this. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna punch a hole in it, and that's easier to do when it's in one piece, and then cut it out. Trust me, I've been there. So now I'm just going to cut out that piece, and of course I'm gonna cut this out and this and that. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Alright, now say that this is closed. And why I use 2, I don't know. I could have done 1, but I just love this, how this looks. So that is why I choose 2. Okay, so this is 1. And this is 2. Okay, let's punch a hole on the mark. Where does it go? Watch your fingers on the back, girls. Alright, so now grab your swing tab, grab your brad, push it in, and then grab your little chipboard piece and see if there is something underneath. If there is, and of course it's a round one, then you can cut the corners a little. I will do that with that other one too. So you have it a little more rounded. Should have thought of that, of course, but okay. Now I can push this in here, and that means that little chipboard lifted a little up, and that gives it just a little more. Oh wait, I have a special tool for that. Need to use it, of course. Totally forgot about it, and it's right in front of my nose. So this lifts it up a little, and that's way easier to use it, especially when you have long nails. Okay, so I'm gonna round this up because of course it's a round piece. Alright, grab your second swing tab, push it in that hole, grab your little chipboard or layers of paper, guys, that's also perfect. Push it in the hole. Here we go. Yay! Oh yeah, very, very nice. See, this is way easier. Go. Perfect. Okay. So, okay, next thing is flip this over and let's make a nice photo frame. Now we do have larger pieces, but we also have small pieces. What shall we do? Shall we make a larger piece? Yeah, let's make a nice photo frame. Let's make a photo frame. Why do we need so much tools? All the tools is getting in the way. Okay, I'm gonna... I did use a strip on this piece. Wait just a second. Wait for it. I used this for a little swip. I'm the strip queen. Not only the scrap queen, but also the strip queen. Oh yeah, that is crazy. I know. I just love it. Love using strips. That gives it just a nice extra touch. And did I ever tell you that put your design paper on, that goes quick? Nope. A page is quicker be made than put your design paper on. It is. Why I cut this totally wrong, I have no idea. But I did. I think I have... Oh, it's this piece. Oh my gosh, I almost cut that piece of paper. Yeah. I'm getting old. Oh, speaking of getting old, I don't know if that is something, a little thing for getting older and older, but sometimes when I'm talking to anyone, that's not particularly to someone, I say, for example, A, but I mean B. So, yeah, I don't know. Last week I was talking about something and I had in my head to say firework, but I say thunder. Okay, two totally different subjects, but yeah, that happens a lot lately. When I mean Monday, I tell a person Thursday. Okay. Yeah. I think I'm a little crazy in my head, but who isn't? Okay, so this is, yeah, this is done. Okay, so let's open this up. What did I did? Oh yeah, we did a tuck spot right there. and on the left side too. Okay, but first I like this piece to be done. So I'm gonna open this up. So first I'm gonna make a layer, and I like to use this piece, and I'm gonna use this all the way down. I'm just going to, and it's easy now because I already made a tryout, so I can peep a little which papers I use. Can you imagine that I made this downstairs with all the family walking to the house or watching television, that this took me forever. Really, it is. It took me forever to put the design paper on. So much distractions and so much thoughts in my head, and oh my gosh, but I did it. Okay, to cool this down, I did again use a little strip of this. Okay, that's a little smaller. I'm gonna eyeball this a bit. Let's see if I did. Oh, this is nice. Okay. So anyway, I told my partner about that mixing up words. I said to him, "You're going to have a lot of work with me when I'm getting old." Perhaps I'm getting in an early affiliate, you know how you call that. But hey, that's okay. As long as I can craft, then I'm happy. Yay! Okay, again, I did use the back. The back. I'm still on the back of this piece. Oh, paper. I need to get a better one. A better pencil. Okay, this is not good to be seen, so I'm keeping my eyes on that mark. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, and I see that I actually did a little wet strip. Totally forgot. But I don't have to do exactly the same thing. Okay, this fits. This fits nicely. This is so cool. Okay, what did I use for the back? For the back I use again quietness. If a pocket is too tight, then you just can work your paper, but be careful doing this. Be careful doing this. Otherwise you're gonna whip your paper and you don't want that. You don't want that. Okay, so I did use a little of this strip, this one, on top of this pocket, to give it a little contrast. Now this is hard to be seen, so I'm going to put something on the back. And so if my head is in the way, push this. You don't have to be all the way down. Just a bit is enough. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Here we go. This piece it was. Put some not paint on. Oh, put some glue on. Push this in the pocket. And then up to its nice spot. Here we go. Okay. And then I'm gonna do right away the back. And the back I used this piece. Yes, please. There we go. By the way, at this point, someone mentioned that to me. Did you watch how many subscribers you have today? And I watched, because I do not watch that every day, and I said, oh, it's 29.2. Oh my gosh, almost, well, still 800 to go, but almost 30,000. Oh, that is so strange. It is. That is awesome. And it's been so busy the last few weeks. But oh my goodness, so much fun. And oh, don't talk too much, don't talk too much. Oh, yep, here it is. But so much fun and so much nice comments lately, and not lately, actually all the time. And oh, I met so many nice people, and that is so awesome. It is. It's so nice. And then to see that so many subscribers, oh my gosh, where I have to deserve that. That's crazy. Okay, let's see. I like to add this one right here. And I used this one to make that photo frame piece. Okay, so this one is smaller. Okay. Let's see which size I cut it down. 5.5 by 3/4. Okay. I'm gonna wait for this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this in a minute. You can cut this in a size so it will fit in here. Okay. That I can do in just a second for myself. And then we have the right and the left one. I think we can do that in just a second. First of all, I'm gonna make that. Okay, I want to finish this piece tonight. So I'm gonna cut 1 inch of this piece. And that is so I can use this to create a little tuck spot. Okay, let's smooch the edges. And to give it just a little extra. Oh, let's just use this one. This one fits nicely. That's just a leftover piece. Okay. Alright. Now what you can do with a tuck spot is you can glue this first down and then cut down this piece like this. I do like that. So, but you also can go a little lower than this one. So 3 pieces, so you created a little pocket, a little tuck spot. And then I grab this piece of paper and I'm just staying away 1 millimeter of this edge. Keep an eye on my mark. And then I'm going to cut this piece the same size. Smooch the edges. And then glue it on. See, so you have a little black edge. That is actually exact how I like it. So if you have a little piece, see, that's the little pocket. So easy is it. Alright, so I pretty much do exactly the same thing on here. Yep, I used again 1 inch of that piece. I also can use this one. Nope, I'm gonna use the same one. I'm gonna use this piece right here. And remember, save all your leftover pieces. We're gonna use that later. See you later, alligator. And yeah, I did use, I think this is not enough. Nope, that is not enough, but I actually still can use it. Why not? But it's not enough. It's not for the complete thing, but actually I don't mind. So why not? Does not have to be exactly all the way. You can glue this down in the middle, just like this. Here we go. Okay, so this is the top. And then this will be the bottom. Here we go. Little tuck spot. Yes, and for the other side, yeah, for the other side I did use another piece of paper. But you also can wait. You can wait till you are further, and then decide what you're going to do on here. That's an option. That's an option what you have. I always like to use first what you have, but what I did on making the tryout is first make every page what you see. So I created this pocket, this page, and this, and then I go to the next page till I made all those 4 done, and then I step by step go further in each page just to see how far I get with the papers. But I have no idea if I cut that piece. By the way, I did use this piece, but it could be a leftover piece. It could be. I don't know. It looks like I just cut it and use it. But I like to wait. I like to wait. Some pages I like to wait. Okay, so we still need to go on this. That's okay. But I think I'm call it for today. It's getting late. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna make this last piece. So the best thing to do this is cut a piece of black cardstock that fits in here. So let's say I'm gonna cut this at 5.5. And I'm gonna put this in here. And I'm just going to overlay it just a bit. I'm not going to be lower than this little piece, otherwise it gets stuck, I think. I don't know for sure. Yeah, I think this is a good size. Then what I do is make a few more, of course, of these. I don't know how much. How much shall we make? I think 4 will do. What do you say? Last piece. Okay, and then we only need to make this piece the same size. So what I like to do is to check it out how this will go. So yeah, I think I'm gonna cut first one little piece of here so I get rid of that corner. Then I'm gonna make a mark. I'm gonna cut right here. And then I think it's cool. Well, perhaps only cutting down those white edges off a bit, and then I think it's done. Still can use this. Alright. Let's still seeing some white. Oops. Just a minute. Okay. Smooch the edges. This is cool. Yes, so I'm gonna place this in the middle. side here. Grabbing a brad. And you can punch a hole with this piece, or with your crocodile. Whatever you like to use. Okay, there you have it. Nice 4 photos, and you still can write something nice on the back. Okay. That is that. So cool. That is cool. This works perfect. And which card did I add? A black one. A black one, I think. No. Oh yeah, inside I do have a card on top. The red one, of course. Of course, the red one. Yay. See, so all the colors are nicely matched all to each other. So cool. That is cool. And I will add, I think on the last minutes. I don't know how much paper I have, but I think this is too much. Too much of the same paper. What do you say? But I do have it, so why not? I can make 2 of these. I can, I think. Alright. Oh my goodness. Let's cut this in half. Me and saving papers. Oh yeah. That is terrible. I know. I am terrible. I know. Okay. Now let's see. I'm gonna use the top where I added that black round piece. And I'm gonna start with this design paper. I just told you that I'm going to stop. I need to stop. It's time. It's time. I'm so glad I'm in this vibe. I love it. I do. Oh, that fits perfect. It does. Okay. Now I need something to pop up. And I think I'm going to use that wet. Where is that wet? Wet. Oh, that's the same as this one. Oh, yes. 1/2 inch. Yeah, 1/2 inch. First, you cut this in the same size. Oh my gosh, the tools, the tools, the tools. Then I need to cut this down. Now this is difficult. Well, it's not as particularly difficult, but it can be. It can be. Oh, it's not that difficult at all. Okay. Let's add this. So we have a nice tag. Okay, second one. Bubbly boobity boobity boop. My nail was under there. Okay, that was awkward. Okay, and what can we use on the bottom? Well, with the tryout, I did use that quiet paper. So why not using that quiet paper too at the bottom? Now we can use that little strip. I'm gonna first make this the complete length. I'm gonna check. It's not complete for the both of them, but let's just cut the first piece. Oh, daddy cool, daddy cool. But that other one, I did made it a little flippable. So that means that I'm gonna make a fold line. Because I did like that it can be open. Now I'm gonna add it so we have more space to write something down. Oh, yes, we love that, don't we? And the back, I will leave it. I don't think this is getting in my way. I just love how this turns out. Cool. Little book. Yeah, perfect. If I may say so. I like it a lot. Okay, this needs to trim down just a bit. And just a bit is better to do with a knife, I think. I hope. I hope. I hope. I hope. I hope. Oh, now I actually cut this a little too large, but still gonna use it. It's okay. Oh, by the way, tomorrow I have a dentist appointment. Ugh, hate that. I absolutely hate it. And I know already that I have to do something, so I hate it. I'm gonna cut this just a little shorter. That 1 millimeter. Okay. Shh, didn't see that. Didn't. Shh. Alright. Let's put it in here. Oh, yes. I love it. Yes, 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 yes. Oh my god, this does it. Love this. So cool. Okay, so for now I will stop. I will stop and I see you tomorrow. Yes, it's time. It's that time of the day to say goodbye. Okay. You say too much okay, I know. Alright. Thanks for joining me. Part 1 of making the first page. Hey. What do you think? Is this going to be nice or what? Yes, it is. Okay. Thanks for watching. Till tomorrow. Bye bye.